Hello and welcome to Shannon Gardens. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Today I'm so excited because I'm going to be working on a couple of holiday inspired outdoor containers, and I wanted to share with you guys what I'll be adding to those containers and what they look like during the day as well as in the evening when I have them lit up. So I first thought that we would start with a recent visit that I made to my local Home Depot just to show you guys some of the different options that they had in case you're looking to add something to your containers as well, and perhaps you'd like to put lights on it. So we'll get started with that, and then we'll come back here and I'll show you guys what I purchased for my containers, get those put together, and then show you the end results during the day and in the evening. All right, so let's get to it. When I visited my local Home Depot, I ran across several different options that you could utilize when decorating and planting for your outdoor holiday container. This first one is a Christmas pine that was pre-potted and already had some decorations included with it. And then next was this pre-potted beautiful rosemary that you could use as well in decorating. They had this beautiful dwarf Alberta spruce in the 2.5 quart size for $14.98, and then had a larger 1.5 gallon size dwarf Alberta spruce for $34.98. They had emerald green abrevite for $12.98, and then a forever goldie abrevite, which has that lovely golden color if you're looking for a brighter evergreen, and those were marked as $32.98. They have the arborvitae green giant in this cuter plastic pot that has that crisscross design, and those were marked as $14.98 each. And then they also had this holly steed that I wanted to show you guys. I thought that that was a unique option as well, and it was pre-planted for $36.98. Okay, you guys, so here's what I chose for my containers. Now, the first plant that I got is actually from Pike Nurseries, and let me share that with you guys. So this is the first little tree that I got, and you can tell it's very small. It's probably maybe 2 feet in height, and it's a lemon cypress. And just look at this color. I'll try to show you guys. It's very, very bright. I thought it was beautiful, and the smell is absolutely divine. I cannot tell you how nice this smells. So I'm so excited for this plant. Now, I thought that this one would be good against a darker backdrop, which I do have in one of my containers. The backdrop is gray and a kind of a darker gray. So I thought that this would stand out really nicely during the day. And then of course at night when it has the lights on it. So I'll be placing that one there, and I'm so excited. And then this is my next tree that I got, or my next little tree that I got. And this one I got from Home Depot. This is an emerald green abrevite, and I'm not going to try to pronounce the type, but I will show you guys. It's right there. And this is rather tall. So I would say this is about 3 feet. It was $12.98, so it was not that expensive. And these are something that I can plant in the yard when I'm finished with it. So I will probably be doing that once I do move them out of my containers. So this is a tall, thin plant here. And then I got these cute little violas to plant underneath. And this is penny red blotch viola. Just look at that pretty color, so festive for the holidays. So I thought all that would pair nicely together, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first container that I'm working on is actually exposed in my backyard, and this will go against my house in front of a window. So as you can probably see here, the color of the house is a lighter color. So I'm choosing the abrevite, which is the darker green plant, to put in this pot so that it will stand out more during the day against the house color. And then I will put solar lights on it, which I got from Amazon, because it does get sun back here. So I can put the solar lights on this one, and I'll just surround it with pansies. So I'll go ahead and get these planted really quick and then show you guys the end result with that. All right, you guys, so I've moved my container to the shade so that I can show you guys what I've done. I've added the lights, the solar lights, which were a little more difficult to do because I wasn't able to turn them on as I was lighting the tree. And so I may have to tweak the lights a little bit once they cut on in the evening, but I did go ahead and wrap the tree. I also added some decoration that I already had, and I just thought this added really natural looking elements to the outdoor tree and thought it was really cute. And then here at the base, I've got the solar panel here, and then I put some pine cones around the base of the tree, and then I have my violas as well, and I added some lights around the perimeter of the violas, and I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of mulch on top of that, and I think it'll just look really pretty in the evening. And so I am done with this container. So here's the pot that I'm going to plant my lemon cypress in, and this is one that is placed inside my tall thin container with the dark gray backdrop. So I will go ahead and get that planted and get the lights put on it, and then I will show you guys that end result as well. Okay, so I've placed my pot inside my larger container here, and I put the violas at the base. I've got a little bit of decoration that I already had that I put at the base as well, where there were some gaps. So I've got my pine cone and my little pear and apple. Now, as you can see, this bright green really stands out against the darker backdrop and larger gray container. I really like how this looks, so I'm just going to add my lights and then I'll be ready to take a look at it this evening. And then here we have it in the evening with the lights turned on, and I absolutely love how that chartreuse coloration glows against the darker backdrop and really makes this stand out even more. I also wanted to show how the container planning ties in with the rest of the decorations that I already have on the front porch and how that brighter cypress really stands out in the evening. And then we have the arborvitae in the evening, which looks so pretty outside the window. And I really like that this one is a bit taller and thinner than the cypress I have planted in the other container. I also think that the lights at the bottom around the flowers help to add some dimension to the display. And because I had an extra set of solar lights, I decided to add some to a darker area in a corner with a pot that already has purple blooming aster planted. And I just thought that brightened up this little corner here as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so excited to get those containers planted and just think they look so pretty for the holiday season. So thank you so much again. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, happy gardening and goodbye.